What's up, dudes? Well, I uh, I said I wasn't gonna spend more than $300 on a pump. This dude wanted $500 for this thing, um, and I looked at it. I don't know, a dozen times, and it's just too far away, man. It's 3.5 hours away, down past the state line. So finally, the one morning I hit the guy up, and I'm just like, dude, can I knock you down to $350? Like, I got a really long drive, and I don't have anything that gets good gas mileage. And he's like, dude, I'm behind on my house payment. He's like, you get here today, I'll just give you the whole thing for 300. I'm like, oh my god. All right, I'm on the road. So it's a Beesmeyer. I don't know what year. Most of the VIN, or not, I mean the hull tags. There's something on them that is indicative of the year of the boat, but not this tag. And it's just got a bunch of letters and then I think a 48. So I don't know what that means, but I don't know how this thing ended up all the way over here in the Midwest. The Beesmeyers are made in Arizona, as far as I know. It's ugly. It's kind of one of the bigger. It was one of my justifications actually for buying it, because I'm not going to be tempted to like keep this boat and save it because it's ugly as hell, man. I don't. It's just a goofy, frumpy looking boat. So I only wanted that drive. Like, that's all I wanted. I had to give him $300 just for the drive. He even asked me about it before I left there. He's like, that damn drive is worth $800 or $900, ain't it? And I'm like, yeah, kind of. Once you take it out of the boat and you spiff it up a little bit, yeah, $800-900. So like I said, I had to give him $300 just for the damn drive. And I ended up with this freaking awesome trailer. Just the nicest boat trailer that I've ever owned. This trailer it's freaking awesome. It's completely adjustable underneath. There's 4 bunks underneath it. It's tandem axle. It's drop spindle axles. So the axle tubes are real low. So, being it's adjustable, you can lower the boat right down onto the frame of the trailer. They got this thing kind of propped up, and it's kind of unnecessary with how low the axle tubes are. You can't do that with it. You can't lower a boat too much on a trailer, and on a lot of trailers, and the axle tube will end up bouncing off the bottom of the trailer. But so it's just a freaking awesome trailer. And I got this black boat that I ended up with for free. It wasn't too far from here. And this dude, he's like, I need this boat gone off of my trailer. So I went out there with the car hauler, and we backed the car hauler up to the back of the boat trailer, and I just winched it off and drug it over here. And it's been sitting in the grass out back. The wife wants something done with it. So, and I got another little small fiberglass boat back there that was also free. Also not very far away. I don't even know why I went and got that boat. I think maybe I was bored the one day. But I don't know what I'm going to do with the little one. So I got that with the car hauler too. That wasn't even on a trailer. It was sitting in this dude's side yard. So I was going to put both of the boats back on the car hauler and just haul them out to my buddy's house. And he said I could stash them, all my excess boats out in his woods behind his house. But then I just kind of, I was just like, you know what? They need trailers. They both need trailers. let's quit playing around with moving boats around with a damn car hauler. So I've been on Marketplace and I've been actually like just looking up free boat trailer. I don't want to pay for a trailer, So even if I have to get another junk boat with a nice trailer under it, like I don't want to pay for one. Like there's enough of them that come up for free that So I was looking actually looking for trailers, like I said, for those two boats, and then like I said, this thing came up, and so I had it in mind. It's like I said, a 3.5 hour drive. I was like an hour and a half back from on my way home, and it just like occurred to me, like I was just gonna, that black boat out back is 20 foot. This is probably right about 20 foot too, I think. So I was, we were going to pull the drive out and then junk the boat, do whatever we got to do with the boat. And then I was just going to throw the black boat on this trailer and then just keep looking and see if I can find a small trailer for the other one. But then it just occurred to me, it's like, this is the most badass, nicest towing freaking boat trailer I have ever owned. I'm putting my Cobra Jet on it. My Cobra Jet has been without an engine for so long that it's like I almost forget that I still even have it. It's in the attached garage in the corner there with no motor in it. The 455 blew up a long time ago, and then I threw a 350 olds in it. And I ran the 350 olds for a few years, and then I just pulled it back out. It was still running even, and I pulled it back out because the boat was lame and it was extremely boring and dull to drive with that engine in it. And I would rather not even drive the boat at all than to drive it with a 350 Oldsmobile in it. And the top speed is like 40 miles an hour. Like, it was retarded. So like I said, I pulled the engine out. I obviously had the intent to immediately get the 455 back in it. That didn't happen. It's going to happen sometime shortly here, but maybe this winter. I'm not like in a huge rush. I'm really not. I really don't care. But it's that poor boat has been, it's the nicest boat that I own. And that poor boat has been stuck on this single axle roller trailer, easy loader. It's the worst possible trailer. I hate that trailer. I mean, it's just for so many reasons, but we've almost had a couple disasters with that trailer. My buddy's unhooking the boat at the top of the boat ramp, thinking it's like all the rest of my trailers, bunk trailers. And you start backing down the ramp and the boat starts rolling off the trailer. Fortunately, my buddy up in the truck saw that the boat was rolling off the trailer and he hit the throttle, and we came crashing down into the water, but at least we didn't dump the boat on the freaking concrete. So that's just being dumb. That's not, a reason to not like the trailer. But it kind of is though. Like, I just don't like it. Roller trailers are not good for fiberglass boats. They're just not. They're not made for long-term storage of a fiberglass boat. They put pressure points on the bottom of the hull. They don't support the hull properly. You can really screw up a fiberglass hull with a roller trailer over time. They're made to, you pull the boat out of the water and take it over here and then dump it again. Like, it's made to just move the boat around. It's not made for long-term leaving the boat on the trailer all winter long. You know what I mean? So, like I said, I haven't had the blue boat operational in so long, I almost forgot about it. Like, I am absolutely putting it on this trailer. So, the hell with that black boat. I'll find another, trailer for the black boat. This thing is just awesome. So I'm going to get this trailer all blasted and painted and cleaned up. And it's got frickin' Kraggers on it. They're chrome and they're rusty. And I don't know. I was just going to try and sandblast them and maybe just paint them. But my buddy wants me to get them chromed again. He's like, you need to get them blasted and chromed. It would look really cool under that boat. that old sparkly blue boat. So anyways, yeah, awesome. Got a really badass trailer, and I wasn't even looking for a new trailer for the Cobra yet, but so I just started getting this thing popped apart. They used like a lot of these for some reason, they used a whole tube of sealant. It's always fun to get apart. So I'm probably gonna keep these exhaust tips. I'm probably gonna keep these little para trim, just kind of those just trim tabs that you just lock out. I don't know. I thought they were kind of cool, so I put them on something, and maybe even put them on that. And then yeah, there's a bunch of other little knickknacks like the gas fills. It's got 2 fiberglass tanks in it, but there's not like any straps or nothing holding them down. So I'm pretty sure they're glued in there because they don't move. They're rock solid. So I don't think we're going to get those out. I think they're going to go with the boat. I'm obviously going to have to find a drive line and then buy a PTO. But otherwise, we got the whole drive here. We got another intake now. I was saying in that last video that this intake is a little bit different than the StarCraft one. This intake is identical to the one that I just got. The other one that I just got for that. So, it's kind of cool. I already got the intake for the next project. So, yeah, we're already rounding up parts for the boat after this one. I think that's basically it. Everything else in this is junk. So, like, I'm not keeping the steering wheel and somebody already robbed everything. The controller and the cables and everything. They took pretty much everything out of here of value besides the jet drive. But, yeah, one other thing here. This thing came on this trailer. Obviously, you can see the trailer's a little big for it. It was the trailer was set up for I think a 20-foot 4-winds. So it was the bunks were way tall, like way tall. The boat was propped way up in the air. There's 4 bunks underneath, and the boat was sitting on the very outside ones. Like, it wasn't even using the long center ones at all, so it wasn't supported properly. So I figured if we're going to be doing welding, bracing up, and like the boat's got to be supported properly before we do anything. So I got rid of the outside bunks altogether. They're just, it's not going to be needed on this little aluminum boat. I was actually going to use them to make side bunks, because it is going to need those. And I dropped these bottom bunks down. It was probably 7 or 8 inches, like way down. Right now you can see the boat is actually not even actually totally sitting on them. Because I went down a little bit too low. It's got that center strake going down the center of the boat. It sticks down a ways, a couple inches at least, and it's hitting this crossbar right here. So I'm gonna cut the entire strake off and remove the entire thing anyway. So once I get that strake off, it should be sitting down on the bunks properly. I got a little carried away, cut maybe a little more than I should have. But yeah, it's really nice. It's way lower on the trailer. Super easy to get in and out of now. Even as gimped up as I am, man, I can pretty well just kind of follow or fall right into this boat now. Like, I was gonna wait to mess with this trailer, but I figured, you know what, we need to do it now before, you know, we're doing all this work inside the boat. Let's get the thing dropped down and make it easy to get in and out of. So, yeah, like I said, the trailer's way too wide for it, but it sort of looks like the boat fits the trailer a little bit better now, anyways, than it did. But yeah, we're probably gonna do the same thing with that. Probably gonna get that one all blasted and painted and cleaned up. I might leave that one red. I've never ever painted a trailer red. I don't like red, but the red kind of looks kind of nice on that, the gray on the boat. So I don't know. This one, with a sparkly blue boat, it seems like I should paint this trailer white. I normally don't paint trailers white either. I almost always paint them black, but I think a white trailer would look, you know, like a white matte finish trailer would look really nice on that blue boat. But yeah, I think that's all I got for now. I'm gonna get this out, and then we're gonna start cutting this transom apart so I can see about getting this drive mounted up, and then we'll go from there. And we'll act, once the drive's mounted up, like I said, we got to flip the boat over and start working on the bottom. So I will keep you guys updated. Thank you very much for watching.